Okay, third part to trig, and this is called the under the table examples. So with under the table, something a little bit different might happen. So, as always, with trigonometry, we start with the same thing. We label the sides. So first of all, this is hypotenuse. Let's put a little circle around what it's connected to. This is opposite, but we're not using it, are we? And this is adjacent. Okay, so we can see here, hippo always under the table. A over H equals, we can only have one donut. We have to have one donut, so it's going to be cos. Can't be tan because hippos can't get tans. So that's 30. Okay, let's continue. So this time, 10 at the top, because that's what's A, and x at the bottom equals cos 30. Now, here's the difficulty. X is at the bottom, it's under the table. It's pretty much impossible to get on its own, unless we flip the table the other way around. And the way we could do that is put it over 1. We put cos over 1, which means the same as cos 30 over 1 means the same as cos 30, and then we flip them the other way around. Look what happens. The x flips around to 10, and then the 1 flips over with cos 30. Really quite simple, right? And then we need to times both sides by 10. Okay, again, build your little wall. Times 10 times 10. So what does that give us? That gives us x on its own. X equals 10 times 1 over cos 30. And as always, I'm going to type this into my calculator. It's a bit more of a fiddle. So 10 times this button here, 1 over cos 30. Put in the brackets, press equals, and we will have a number. Remember, convert it. 11.55. X equals 11.55. First question done. Okay, really quite simple, right? Let's try another one. Same thing. We obviously got an opposite there. There's the hypotenuse, but we're not using it, so we have to think about what it's going to be. And there's your adjacent. Now, you can see we obviously can't have an O on the bottom of a table because it'll fall over. And there is no hippo, so it's O over H, but remember, no hippos involved, so we can finally get a tan. Okay, because hippos can't have tans, can they? Okay, so 40. Okay, nice and simple. Then let's continue. Let's do the substitution. So we got 5 on top, x underneath equals tan 40. Again, we've got the same problem, okay? We've got the x on the bottom, so we're going to put 1 over it. Then we're going to flip these the other way around. Is 1 over tan 40. Okay, then we're going to times both sides by 5, like we've done before. Times by 5, times by 5. X equals 5 times 1 over tan 40. Okay, again, I'm going to type it into my calculator. So x equals, let's get my calculator. So 5 times 1 over tan 40. Make sure you close the bracket. Press equals, and we hope there's our answer. It is 5.96. 5.96 centimeters. Okay, let's go to our final one. So again, it's the under the table example, opposite over hypotenuse. So O over H, and then line up the letters. O over H, what does that give us? It's got to be, it can't be tan because hippos can't get tanned. So it's going to be sine or cos, but you can't give more than one donut. So it's going to be a sine 10. And then x instead of this over 10 equals sine 10. Now ask yourself this. Is the x under or on top of the table? It's on top of the table, so there's no need to flip the table around. Let's not lose any previous learning. Times 10 times 10. Okay, so x equals 10 times sine 10. Okay, this is actually from part 2, this question. It's not a flip the table one because it's not under the table. Equals sine 10. Okay, so x equals 1.74. I've just typed that into the calculator there. What is key is, don't always think the number is underneath or on top. It depends where the substitution is.